Hey guys, back to give you another one. I hope you guys are doing well. I know you are because those are the intentions you're setting out to be. Happy Monday. This is a collective reading for all the water signs. So if you have water in any of your placements, you could find messages here. Okay. For today's prayer, I will be reading a card for today's prayer. It says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. All right, this prayer card, this prayer card I just picked out today. All right, and I just shuffled my deck and picked one. Now the messages, I wrote these down on like Thursday. All right, then I got like real kind of sick because I take care of my nephew, and he came over and he was sick, and he got me a little sick, so I wasn't able to get the water signs message out. I was supposed to do that like on, if I'm not mistaken, on Wednesday. Yeah, I've been sick all these days. All right. And not really sick, just kind of stuffed up. Just, I don't know, because I wasn't tired or nothing. I was just kind of stuffy and stuff. I don't know. But anyways, these messages I wrote down a few days ago. All right. And it matches with today's prayer. All right. Spirit is definitely telling you to guard your heart, whoever you are. All right. And to guard your heart, because you know you create from there. Everything you do flows from your heart. You're somebody who carries your heart in your hand, pretty much. All right, everything you do it with your heart. Okay, here are the messages. All right, I heard somebody saving for a home. Okay, so you could be somebody that is working on your credit and to save for a home. Okay, Spirit is saying that that's something you're about to get. Okay, things are about to change in your life very quickly. All right, then I heard stop doing it all. Okay, and then I heard set yourself free. All right, so some of you guys are overgiving in a relationship that you're in. All right, this could be in love or just friendship, family, whatever this is. It drains your energy. Okay, you're overgiving, you're doing it all. Okay, and Spirit literally is saying that you need to call your power back. Okay, you need to stand on your power. You know too much already spiritually to like still be stuck in this kind of 232 on the timer, to still be stuck in this cycle with whoever this person is. All right, someone is coming in, and I heard be careful with letting anybody in. 424 on the timer, with letting anybody back in your life from your past. All right, whoever this is that's coming back from your past, all they do is lie, all they do is betray, and they still coming back with the same shit. All right. And for some of you guys, your ancestors are asking for an offering. All right, you asked your ancestors to do something, they did it. Okay, yeah, they did it, and it's time for an offering. They're asking for an offering. Okay, yeah, let's start over here. Yeah, something's definitely coming to an end for you guys. Okay, because it's divine timing. All right, something you've been thinking about. Yeah, something to do with your North Node. I shuffled these on Thursday when I was gonna, when I had sat down to do your readings. I got distracted. Then the next day I was just kind of blah. So, and I have heavy Libra in my chart, so the moon was, yeah. Okay. Messages for the Water Collective. Most important messages for the Water Collective. Something about your beliefs could be changing at this time. The number 11 could be significant. What does the collective need to know at this time? I got star, the number 29, and the number 35, and then wish in the reverse. So you feel like you're not going to get something you've been asking for. All right, I feel like you have been healing. It says, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Okay, this is how what you're going to do now. All right, Spirit is telling you that, you know, your most hardest times right now are over. You went through everything you needed to go through. That's just it. All right, that's just it. You're about to go into a new timeline, a new you're about to experience a new level in life that you've never experienced before. Okay, And I can tell you from experience, the more I did my work, the more I elevated spiritually, the more everything around me in the physical started changing. Okay? Like, for real. Okay? I've seen a lot of growth. 5'11" on the timer. I've seen a lot of growth, not only spiritually, physically, mentally, in my soul, in my heart. And the more that I worked on myself, the more I elevated spiritually, the more ranking I got, the more my things in the physical started to change. Okay? And then the wish says your heart's desire is ready to come true, but it was in the reverse. So I feel like maybe you feel like your heart's desire are not ready to come true. Maybe you feel like you're not ready for something in specific. Maybe with your goals. Okay, let's see. It says, Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. The number 6. Okay. So right now, you need perseverance, you need follow through, you need to keep going. This is not the time to be wavering or giving up, okay? Yeah, you've been given this key, okay? Look, you got the Chariot and the key, all right? You've been given this key to move forward, all right? To open these doors that were once locked to you, all right? But you need to persevere through this, okay? Higher levels, all right, higher demons, all right, higher devils, all right. That's the reality. The more you get closer to whatever you're about to achieve, things will get worse, all right. And not worse in the sense of, I feel like, I mean, fighting, you know what I'm saying, in the spiritual, okay, because whoever you are, you have a purpose, a path, all right, and you're stepping into your north node, okay. You've closed out a cycle, okay, but you know, the more that you close out cycles, all right, the more that you become one with yourself, that you move forward, okay, to wherever it is that you're going on your north node, all right, whatever it is that Most High is handing you. I can't make this shit up. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, you guys could be seeing 1010, but the more that you get closer to this, all right, the more that, you know, you're gonna have to fight in the spirit, all right. Whoever you are, your purpose and your path, you know, require you to fight in the spirit. Mostly because I just heard you're the generational curse breaker in your family, all right? And because you're the generational curse breaker in your family, you have to do things different, all right? That your path requires it. And you have to fight in the spirit a lot, you know? All right. Tell me what else. More messages for your water sign. Universal love and divine masculine. Okay. So some of you guys are also moving towards your divine masculine. All right. The number 44 could be significant. 22. Yeah, you're in this journey, transic journey. Okay. It says frequency of transic journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with others. Yeah. So I feel like you and whoever you're seeing as your divine masculine had a very sexual connection. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling like a very, very, very sexual connection. Yeah, but you were going through a rebirth, okay? So you might know that this was just like a sexual connection, all right? Maybe you came into this person's life to show them what stability looked like, all right? That they needed to go on separation from somebody that they were with, all right? Because they were longing to meet their higher self, whoever this past person is that you had a lot of sexual chemistry with, all right? But it was divine. It was divine timing. It was divine that made this happen. And I feel like whoever this is may have put you in your path, all right? Yeah, in your path to, you know, you could be Aries, Leo, Sag, or have that heavy in your chart, all right? Or this person could, all right? But this person brought you growth, okay? So this person could be a fire sign, all right? All right. And they feel like they sabotaged the connection. You got twin flame and guilt and sabotage. All right. This person feels like they sabotaged the connection. By looking at you just like a sex object, because they were too much in their ego and pride, all right, to come in union with somebody so divine as you. That's really what I'm feeling. And now they're sitting here thinking about you. Whoever this divine masculine is, all right? At one point, yeah, this person made you think like that y'all, it was just a sexual connection. 11:22 on the timer, 11:23. That this was just a sexual connection and it was divinely guided to go down this way. All right. Okay. See, that's so cool from the tarot. Something that, you know, you're going through needs for you to be compassionate with yourself. Because this experience is just moving you forward to your destiny. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is you. All right. You could have Libra or Virgo in your chart. But I feel like you've been working on something. And things have just kind of been difficult. Making decisions have been difficult. I feel like you're making them as you go, but I feel like it's been difficult. You could be seeing 211, 221, 122. But I feel like you're about to receive justice for all. Whatever this competition that you've been in, whatever has been in your way, all right, trying to stop you from your work or whatever this is, you know, from you achieving whatever this is that you've been working on, all right, that you've been developing your skills at, all right, whatever this is, you're already a master in this, all right. And you're moving towards a time in your life where you're about to receive justice. And the cycle with whatever this stagnant energy is about to close out, okay? Now, I do feel like this twin of yours is going to be coming back. Look at him right there. The King of Cups. All right. Pisces. Okay, so you could be watching for a Pisces. Or you could have Pisces somewhere heavily in your chart. But this person that's coming in, right, at once, they were very cold, very detached, okay, emotionally unavailable for you, all right. This person lacked to support you in many things when you and this person were together, okay. I feel like this person at this particular time went through a dark period in their life, all right. And I feel like now this person is definitely emotionally balanced. Whatever they went through while y'all was in separation put this person in a very regretful energy on leaving you know, the collective, okay. They see you as wish fulfillment, though. They see you as the 10 of Cups, okay. This person, I get the feeling that they always seen that it was just something different, you know, with y'all's relationship. Yeah, look. They always seen the three of wands speaks about foresight. This person always knew that there was something different, that you were something different to them. All right, you could be seeing 222. They just kind of decided to go another way. And it was divinely guided to go this way. Okay, that is very important for you to understand in this journey. Okay, that it was divinely guided for this person to go wherever they went. All right. Heavy cross watcher energy. You could definitely have heavy fire in your chart. Okay, cross watcher. Emperor. Twin flames. All right. They're definitely coming back, you know, changed. Okay, this person went through a lot, doing whatever the shenanigans, big nasty they was doing over there while y'all was in separation. Okay, and I feel like you and this person will be, you know, reconnecting pretty soon. Okay, and this person is gonna want it all from the beginning. All right, while at once this person wanted to give you the bare minimum, all right, wanted to keep you at a length, because that's really what I'm getting. Like, you know, they were hiding whatever or however this is going in your story, that they were, you know, staying to a distance. All right, because I feel like this person wasn't willing to give certain things at one point. Now they're willing to give it all from the get-go. All right, from the start coming in, they're gonna want to give it all. Tell me more about this situation. Yeah. Look, justice is... Celebrate. The Three of Cups right under justice. Wheel of Fortune right at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Tell me more. You're about to celebrate with this person. All right. Oh my goodness. So release fear. All right. That cycle that they were in is done. Let go of insecurities. Or maybe this person needs to let go of the insecurities. Maybe they're working on being more secure. This could be you or this person. Being more secure in a way to come towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to come towards you. So they're working on a way to feel secure and you know, walking towards you. Yeah. There's also a lot of things that have been revealed to you about this relationship, okay, through the time and separation. I'm also getting a lot of inner confusion as well. Yeah, because this person was super confused at one point on what they wanted to do, how was life taking this person. And I just seen the Queen, and that's the truth, all right? I just seen the Queen of Wands too, okay? My eye peeped her while I was shuffling. So, you know, they definitely had a third party, all right? And I don't feel like this is you, okay? I feel like this is whoever they were with, okay? The third party that they thought that they were going to be, you know, victorious with, all right? Whoever this is, they're watching you be victorious, though. They're watching you become a star. They're watching you be, you know, I just heard a star seed, all right? Healing, growing. You see how, you know, she's looking. 1929 on the timer, all right? And somebody's walking away. So, I don't know, this person. So this relationship, yeah, all this warfare that this divine masculine went through with this karmic was meant to teach them, you know, to elevate them spiritually, to elevate their ranking. But this person is done with that situation. Now this person is ready to come towards their twin flame and give their twin flame an offer. All right? They don't want whatever they're going on, whatever they got going on over there. That third party made them suffer a lot. All right? This person, now they're ready to receive, okay? But, you know, this person struggled with the thought of change. They struggled with the thinking of a life without this karmic, or being good enough for someone as good as you. Whoever this is, when y'all were, you know, talking or whatever, this person was very low vibrational, okay? And you were very high vibrational. You could be very optimistic, all right? You could always be talking about God and how God does this for you and how God does that for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this person, they make me feel like they were feeling not worthy, all right? So God set them down again with this karmic. Yeah. And that's the truth. God set them down with this karmic so that they could, like, really go through it this time, all right? So that they could lift their ranking, all right? Get the strength that they needed to walk away from this person and all their demons. Because whoever this karmic is, you know, the Queen of Wands, she loves to play in dark magic, all right? Like, that's just what it is, all right? So, I don't know. Take it how it resonates, collective. Tell me more. Yeah, something about a new project, all right? New level up, okay? And I'm telling you, this person coming back in and giving you this love offer, okay? And they're balanced, all right? They're definitely balanced. And they definitely want to work with you already. They want to get back to who they really mean, you know, where they need to be at. King and Queen. Earlier, the Queen of Cups came out. And with the Queen of Wands looking at her, all right? And now the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, all right? Counterparts, okay? Yeah, this person was suffering over there, okay? It was hard for this person to surrender this third party, because this could be somebody who they knew from childhood, all right? This two could have grew up together, or they knew this person a long time, or they have kids together, all right? They have a bond that's been, you know, pretty solid for a long time. But it's not a good bond because they're not good for each other, all right? You know, this karmic is a karmic, and this divine masculine is, you know, a divine masculine, all right? I just heard one part of the 144, all right? Yeah, you could be seeing 444, 144. This other person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this to me is standing for karma, all right? Justice is being set back in balance, okay? Because this person finally released this past person, and that was justice. That's what's meant to happen, all right? Your ancestors worked very hard, okay, for this person to release this past person. You know, for this fire sign to release, or for the water sign to release the fire sign, well, however it's going in your story, all right? Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of, it had to be crumbled down, right? So this person could see the reality. Purge this past person out and all those attachments. Both of y'all have grown a lot. And y'all gonna keep growing. And y'all gonna keep growing together. Okay? Yeah. Both of y'all been planting seeds. Because I feel like this is both of y'all's energy. Y'all been manifesting each other. Y'all been praying and holding on to each other for dear life. And, sorry, somebody's calling me.